Full stop, sir. Whatever has us, we're locked in a place.
Like a damn fly in a web.
And there is the spider.
Hey guys, Chastity and Greg here with another breakdown of Star Trek Discovery, this time with Season 2, Episode 4, An Obol For Charon.
Now again, warning, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched this episode yet, get out of here, go watch it, and come on back.
Alright, what'd you think of Episode 4?
Okay, I really like this episode. It has its moments, honestly. It checked all the Trek tropes. It even felt like an episode that could have lived in TNG, Voyager, or even TOS.
Totally.
Now, it's not perfect. I don't even know what to say about that cute, bizarre drill scene with Tilly at the end.
Tell my wife I love her very much.
She knows.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a decent episode. Let's talk about something lighter. So I really liked Saru. I liked learning about the Kelpians. It was very emotional. I liked the surrogate brother and sister relationship between Saru and Michael. I thought that was great.
Now, in the first episode, in the premiere, the recap for that one, I was worried about the crew and everything. This episode was like telling me to my face to shut up.
Yeah.
And it gives me the crew in the ready room. Loved it. Just having them in the ready room, I was like, okay.
Getting more lines.
Okay, all right.
Lines for everybody.
I'm on board with this. And then they had an unknown giant entity grab the ship. First, when they said that, I thought, okay, green hands, show those green hands. They're not gonna do it. It doesn't happen yet. When there's a giant unknown entity, all I think was like Nagilum.
So there's this giant ball, there's this giant red energy thing. It's like half organic, half matter,
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff, and it's trying to talk to the Discovery
I loved it.
using a virus. Then everyone just starts talking different languages. That was fun.
Yeah, the whole like Tower of Babel thing, everyone's going crazy. For a second I thought, oh, this episode may be very clever. Are they gonna have them doing different languages throughout the entire episode? And then I realized that could be a
so difficult for the
disaster.
actors.
Yeah, for the editors and actors. They didn't do it throughout the entire thing, but I thought that was really, really cool.
Cover up, we shoot boch viage.
Pourquoi parlez-vous Klingon?
So this vibrating organic sphere locks them into place. They're threatened by it, but ultimately we learn that it's dying. It's 100,000 years old. It's seen so much shit, and it just wants to tell the story of all of the shit it's seen.
Yeah. Pike wants to destroy it, and everyone else, wait.
It's got a story
Let's
to
talk
tell.
it.
Yeah.
What would Picard do?
I don't deny that it may be necessary to fire on it, but I look on that as a last resort.
Why? Why not just kill it?
I want to try to communicate with it.
What?
So Saru's a Kelpian, and he is very empathetic, so as this thing outside is dying, he feels like he's dying too. So this is the Vahari, as he calls it. Yeah.
Vahari. Hey, I kind of liked all that until we found out that, this is
all lies. Yeah. Deceit.
A horrible, horrible lie. I really enjoy how they're trying to dig deep into this character and his race, so I'm cool to see where they go with this.
Yeah. I'm really interested to learn more about the Kelpians and see if he will succeed in trying to save them. It's probably not, but he's gonna try his darndest, and he wants to help them out. He wants to break that General Order 1 because they're all living a lie.
Next up, we have Tilly and the mycelial blob, Mayblob.
Mayblob, we'll call it Mayblob.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
It's a mouthful.
Grabs hold of her, and now...
Venom style.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much Venom style.
Upper arm.
Tilly!
She won't let go. She won't let go.
So now it's up to Stamets and Reno to fix this.
What a team up.
I really like their interaction with each other.
Yesterday's solar panels are today's fungi.
I can fix stuff with duct tape if you want.
And the takeaway from this is that this blob views Stamets as a destructive alien intruder during those jumps, so it's just here to confront him about that, but
Stop using the spore drive.
Yeah, stop using the spore drive, and also it has other things to do with Tilly.
So at the end, apparently, it absorbs her. So I kept
Maybe.
thinking, yeah, maybe. I kept
It's
thinking.
implied.
Yes, when they were opening it up and looking inside and going, no, I just thought like Tilly was gonna walk behind them and be like, hey.
What you guys looking at?
What's going on? But I'm assuming that she's somewhere lost now in that thing.
Tell my wife I love her very much.
She knows.
Drilling holes in his head's not the answer. The artery must be repaired. Now put away your butcher knives and let me save this patient before it's too late.
All right, let's jump into some Easter eggs and things we noticed. So first off, the title is called an Obol for Charon. Charon's obol, associated with ancient Greeks and Romans, refers to the coin placed on or inside the mouth of the dead before burial. Charon is the ferryman who transports souls between the worlds of the living and the dead.
Number 1 is here, played by Rebecca Romaine. Now apparently she'll be referred to primarily by the name Number 1 as she was in the episode The Cage, played by the late great Majel Barrett Roddenberry. Now her name's not Number 1. This is just the naval slang term given by Pike to his first officer on the USS Enterprise. In 2254, she was serving under the command of Captain Pike. She was the ship's helmsman and the first officer. She was one of the most experienced officers on the ship.
In the scripts of The Cage, Number 1 has a description that is the following. Female, slim and dark in the Nile Valley way, age uncertain, one of those women who will always look the same between the ages of 20 and 50, almost glacier-like in her imperturbability and precision. From time to time, we'll wonder just how much female exists under that icy facade. Number 1 was dropped from the series after a poor response from executives. According to historians, her highly logical, steel-trap mind was transferred to Spock in the original series, where no man has gone before and maintained there onward.
Pike makes a nod to the chief engineer officer of the Enterprise.
I don't think Enterprise will ever have a chief engineer more in love with his ship.
Now this is a nod to Montgomery Scott, aka Scotty, aka the Miracle Worker.
Well, Scotty, now you've done it.
Aye, the haggis is in the fire for sure.
In 2264, Scott was assigned to the USS Enterprise, where he served as second officer and chief engineer under Captain James Kirk. The Enterprise was the first ship on which he was the chief engineer.
There was also a nod to Spock and Wrath of Khan. The Mayblob places its hand on the glass next to Tilly, which is a callback to the iconic shot of Spock and Kirk at the end of Wrath of Khan. Reno has visions of Prince.
I was playing drums for Prince, and there were doves and a beret.
Okie doke.
Now that's a nod to Raspberry Beret and
When Doves Cry. Tilly's favorite song is Space Oddity by David Bowie, which she sings with Stamets before getting the cortical implant. Stamets says it's a symbiote attached to Tilly, and removing it might kill her. Previously, the most notable symbiont in Star Trek was the Trill symbiont, a sentient life form that lives symbiotically inside humanoid hosts from the planet Trill. They appeared in the TNG episode The Host, where it was temporarily transplanted into Commander Riker.
And let's not forget about Trek's number 1 all-time Trill, Dax.
I'm from a species known as the Gossip. We lived harmoniously until an alien intruder began to arrive at random intervals.
Now, an alien species speaking through another ship's crew member mirrors what happened to Deanna Troi in the TNG episode Clues.
This ship must be destroyed.
In the episode, a representative of the Paxtons possessed Counselor Troi and threatened to destroy the ship to protect the location of their home world. Side note, I've watched that one-off episode of Trek more times than I can count. It is a classic mystery in the format of Trek. I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favorites. Saru's plea to Michael is a direct callback to the TNG episode Ethics, where after a freak accident, Worf learns that he may be paralyzed for the rest of his life. So Worf asks Riker to help him commit ritual suicide.
Now, come on, did you really think they were gonna kill off Saru?
It has moments. It keeps going. The writers are like, all right, we're gonna give you the music now, the shots on every crew member. Oh no, he's gone, he's dying, it's happening.
They all stand up.
And then I'm thinking, no. I'm still going, no, not happening, not happening. It isn't until he pulls out the knife and just Michael's face.
Yeah, like
the second go, where first she's like, no, and then she's like, okay.
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, does Doug Jones have another movie?
I pulled out my phone, like, oh, Doug Jones, is he gone?
Shape of Water 2? Like, what, is he busy?
How has this never happened to not one single Kelpian? Where they're like, all right, let's get ready to, hey, look, or like the doctor's not late or anything like that. This is the first time ever? Wow. Okay, correction time before we get out of here. Last week I said that there needed to be some retconning to make L'Rell Voke Baby the albino in DS9. I brought up the book and all that. Well, don't need to. I was 100% incorrect as it was pointed out to me in the comments.
Sorry.
Move this man!
I mixed alpha canon and beta canon together when I should have just stuck to the screen and stayed away from the books. My bad.
It's okay. Be sure to subscribe if you want more breakdowns of Star Trek Discovery.
And let us know if we missed anything, any Easter eggs in the comment section down below. Until next time, bye-bye.